So the total cost of ownership for a Nissan 370Z is, drum roll. Oh my gosh, someone is passing and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Keep going, oh gosh. Why do I do these videos? Why? Morning, partners. How are you guys doing today? Well, today's gonna be a golden day because finally, oh my goodness, the long-awaited video that I've received literally hundreds of requests for, which is gonna be the cost of ownership for a golden Nissan 370Z. And I've owned this car now for about 6 months, so this is also like the 6-month update-ish thingy, if that makes sense. But anyway, so hold on for like 2 seconds, chill. So first of all, I have this golden sheet here. All inspirations go to Doug DeMuro. But anyway, so I have, there's like 6 things we're gonna go through today. That is, we're gonna go through the taxes, the repairs, the maintenance, insurance, fuel, and then we're gonna add a total. Because I actually didn't believe it was gonna be that much, but yeah, it is. Okay, so first thing, tax. So I bought this car in Florida in August 2016, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna drive it back to Kentucky and everything is gonna be fine. Well, it wasn't. Anyway, I went to register the car and they told me, I was like, oh yeah, your tax is gonna be $1,200. No! For tax. I'm like, why? But anyway, that's the first thing. And when I saw that, I literally almost started to cry. And now number 2, we're gonna go through to repairs because there are many, very many, and many. But oh shoot. So for repair costs, the first thing after 2 months of ownership was that the power steering literally went out. Like, I'll be driving and I couldn't feel any power steering at all. I couldn't feel anything, it was so hard to turn. And I took it to turn, and the people that did the car, they said it was something else that was wrong, and they said it was the power steering hose that was wrong. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna replace that. And yeah, that plus the power steering fluid and labor, everything came to, guess what, $636.10. What in the world? So after the first time they repaired the car, I was like, yes, this car is gonna be fine after paying $600 and something. And then I noticed that the power steering was still bad. Oh my gosh. And so after they did their checking again, they found out that it was a power steering pump. And so I had to pay for that. And also, they also found out the belt of the car was the fan belt was weak and it was almost dead. So they had to replace the belt. And so the total of, that was a total plus tax of $297.30. And so by this time I'm like, please. And I didn't actually have any more problems until my battery went out. I thought it was my battery, and because the car wouldn't start. And so I replaced the battery, but I actually found out that it was the battery and also the alternator was bad. So so I had to replace the battery and the alternator. And now I'm not gonna add the battery now because I didn't add it in my grand total, but I'll add it after if I'm done. Pretty much the alternator and the antifreeze plus labor, everything came to $458. What in the world? So another thing happened on February the 27th. I'm sure you guys saw the most recent one, was that the car literally just died on the road on me. And it said it had about 135 miles left to empty. And I was like, what in the world? And they finally discovered after they towed it that the fuel pump had gone bad. And so it wasn't giving me the right readings. And also 1 or 2 other things had gone bad in the fuel tank. I don't even know what happened. They said that they can give me a temporary fix, which will be a lot cheaper, but I'll probably need to replace the fuel tank or the fuel pump and 1 or 2 other things soon. So for repairs, just guess how much in total after numerous repairs and visits to the mechanics and everything. It was $1,556.4, so about $1,600-ish. So that's the second one. Boom. And now the third is maintenance. And I'm gonna go into details on everything. So maintenance is a normal thing. So maintenance is like, I do it every 3,000 miles and I've done it 3 times. So each time I did it was about $40. So that made it a total maintenance cost of $120. So that's not too much, that's not too bad. But then, oh my goodness, the boss, insurance. For insurance, I wanted to get this car with full coverage because I didn't want to have to pay anything in case anything happens or in case, because I daily drive this car. So insurance is going to be subjective, it's going to vary from person to person. So first of all, my age, I am less than 25 years old. I am also getting a 2-seater car. And so the odds in this situation were not in my favor. So that's everything. Insurance, full coverage with State Farm, it is about $230. You might think $230 is not much, but for 6 months, the total cost came to $1,380. Oh my goodness. 80. Oh yeah. So the next thing now, fuel. You might think, oh, fuel might not be that bad. Nissan rates the car at 21 miles per gallon, city and highway combined. So pretty much my average mileage, after resetting the computer over and over again, the average mileage came up to 14 miles per gallon. The fuel tank of the Nissan 370Z is about 19 gallons, and that's a big tank. And it also uses premium fuel. So that means 93 octane or 91 octane, depending on where you live. So in total, the cost to fill this car's tank is $47.05, but it doesn't end there. In total, I fill up about 6 times a month. So the total cost of fuel was, listen to it, in 6 months for a Nissan 370Z is $1,761.36. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna go through the full thing. So for tax in total was $1,200. The next thing was for repairs. So for all the repairs that I've done, the total was $1,566.40. And the third, maintenance, the total for 6 months, I've done it 3 times, was $120. And for insurance, the total for 6 months is $1,380. And then for fuel, that's one important thing. For fuel, the total is $1,761.36. Oh my goodness, crazy. And then let's just add the total, because that's gonna be important. So the total cost of ownership for a Nissan 370Z is, drum roll. That's not really a drum roll, but anyhow. Total cost is $6,017.07. Glorious, isn't it? Is it expensive to own the 370Z? Yes, it is. It's very expensive for a college student. And I'm very broke now, thanks to, oh gosh, you're looking at me like I'm crazy. So it's very expensive to own the 370Z, but is it worth it? Oh my goodness, totally 100% yes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and also subscribe to my golden YouTube channel, The Golden Drive, and also click that bell notification button thingy to get on my videos, because if not, you're never gonna get any of my videos. Thank you all so much for watching this golden video, and I'll catch you guys on the next Golden Drive after I figure out how I'm gonna get down from here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why did I get up here? Oh gosh, I'm gonna break this windscreen.